Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. All right, so today we are getting into a movie that I'm sure plenty of people are surprised that I've never seen. This was the top choice from a poll that I put up on Patreon. So this is what peeps want me to watch, so we're watching it. We are getting into the original 1968 Night of the Living Dead. So it's a classic. It's Romero. It's featured in one of my favorite movies of all time, Halloween 2. I don't remember ever seeing this movie. If I did, I must have been a kid. But on the plus side, it's super late and it's an hour and a half. So it's not that much of a commitment. Before we get into the movie, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you can get notifications for when I upload a new video. Also, feel free to check me out on social media. I have both Instagram and Twitter. You can also check me out on Patreon. You'll get access to exclusive polls to help me pick what I watch next, like this, full-length audio, commentaries, and more. So before I lose my mind, because of technical issues, per usual, let's get into Night of the Living Dead. Look at that font. Love that. Back in the day, they used to always put the credits in the beginning of the film. Can you imagine like a Marvel fan going to the theater and then seeing all of the credits happening in the beginning of the film? They'd be like,
what about mid-credit sequence? What about a post-credit scene? Like, what?
You know what's interesting right now is like the score is starting to sound familiar to me that I'm recognizing it from Halloween 2.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Oh, how times have changed since they just passed that bill to get rid of daylight savings time because it was stupid.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
It takes you 5 minutes.
5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth.
Oh, I like him. He just thinks everything is such a huge inconvenience. I relate to that. I understand that. On a physical, spiritual, metaphysical, metaspiritual level, all of the levels, I get it.
Well, there's no one around.
You'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep on the time change.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk.
She's kind of a bitch, and I like it. Oh wait, that's not him. Who is that? Oh, well, I'm watching a zombie movie. It's a f***ing zombie.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Oh, Lord.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
God bless Halloween 2. The only reason I know that quote.
Night of the Living Dead.
Are you asleep again?
Oh! No!
Oh wait, so like it like legit was a zombie.
What is this, honey?
I mean, is she just gonna stand there watching and waiting for daylight savings time?
Go help him.
Yeah, you need to book it. Oh my god, this is like crazy to me because like the score is just, I'm just being transported back to Haddonfield. It's like interesting because I mean, granted it's 1968, but like the zombie looks relatively un-zombie-like. He just looks like a normal person. Although I did see some stuff on his teeth, but... And he knows how to use a brick. Like he's moving around like a normal person almost. It's a very interesting difference than what I'm used to in 2022 when it comes to zombies. How? Or you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna put aside because like you know it's from 1968, so I understand that there's gonna be special effect type differences. But she came up to that tree going about 3 miles an hour and just destroyed the driver's side of that car. Whose house is this? Is this Herschel's farm? Why is he following her specifically? Like, what happened to, like, the brother is just chilling there at the cemetery unconscious. Is this like a Sebastian Stan Fresh type situation where the zombies are only interested in female flesh? You know what I just realized? Yet again. Now I'm watching a movie about zombies. More flesh eating. More, can we stop?
Can we stop with the cannibalism? Please stop requesting I watch cannibalism.
Please, just give us a break.
Jesus. I like how, like, very animated her like actions are and her hand movements and stuff. Like, it's very, I mean, yes, theatrical, but I mean, like, in the sense of, like, it almost seems like it's like a stage play. Like, you have to, like, ham it up a little bit in order to get across to the audience in the back, and that's almost what it feels like it is, like, when she's moving. Like, even, like, when she was, like, trying to emote frustration because she couldn't get through on the phone, the way her face looked, it was very stagey. So we do got some corpses. Okay. Who is this man?
Don't worry about him, I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us.
Damn, the bone structure on this man. He better work. I mean, like seriously, he's got the bone, like, oh, and then he's got like the perfectly square jaw. We have to stand.
Jesus.
You know what the corpse kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of the poster for A Nightmare on Elm Street, but like what's supposed to be Freddy, but it's obviously not, like him, like that's hanging over the bed over Nancy. That's what it kind of looks like. Hold on, I'll throw it up.
Hey, Queen.
The zombies are f***ing up their cars? What kind of zombies are roaming up through 1968? I mean, are they dead? This bitch just sitting inside in hysterics. Is she the Drew Barrymore? Does she get like iced in like 5 minutes? Because I ain't got time for this nonsense for the rest of the movie. If this was a real zombie apocalypse, the first one that starts acting hysterical. I don't know how they fell off the bridge. I thought it was a zombie. Ooh, that one he actually stabbed him with it. Oh, wow. I'm surprised I actually showed that. Oh, shit. Yeah, close the damn door.
They know we're in here now.
I think they knew that you guys were in there before, too, which is why they were literally trying to get in. Were its eyes supposed to be moving? Because he, like, did they not have the whole rule about, like, destroy the brain before? Because he definitely impaled him through the forehead with that crowbar. But I don't know if that was a blooper, because his eyes definitely moved. You're gonna set him on fire while on the porch? Are we not concerned about setting the house aflame?
Why don't you see if you can find some wood, some board, something there by the fireplace, something we can nail this place up.
So you always see them doing that in movies, but like, yes, it's gonna keep the things that are outside, well, it's gonna slow them down anyway, but like, y'all gotta get out to get food. If something happens inside, if the house starts on fire, you gotta be able to get out of it. So like, isn't that kind of counterproductive?
Yes.
So that calendar said it was December. Where are they that it's... Wait, no. Because that said December 1968, but she was talking about the beginning of summer. I'm confused. Girl, I know you're traumatized, but like, what about her brother? It just looked like he hit his head on the gravestone. He's probably fine. Is he fine? Oh, he's probably a zombie. He's gonna come popping up at the last scene of the movie or something.
Won't be long for those things be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now. They're afraid of fire. I found that out.
All right, so Night of the Living Dead rules. Hitting them in the head, damage to the brain, you know, obviously. And they're afraid of fire, so far.
It went right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving. By now it's like a moving bonfire.
I don't think she's hearing a word he is saying. She seems like she is completely lost in the sauce. She's gone. She's like the lights are on, but ain't nobody home.
I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. I realized that I was alone with 50 or 60 of those things.
Jeez. So I wonder if it's like, is it global?
Mr. Worldwide!
Or is it just like centrally localized in this town? I don't know.
We were riding in the cemetery, and he said,
Can I have some candy? We didn't have any.
I think she's cracking.
and Johnny kept teasing me and saying,
He's coming to get you, Barbara.
and I laughed at him and said,
Johnny, stop it.
Lying ass. She didn't laugh at him. She was pissed.
oh, I screamed, Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!
I mean, damn, the dramatics of it all. But I love how theatrical it is.
Johnny! He's coming for me!
It's amazing.
I ran, and Johnny didn't come.
That's because you left his ass for dead.
We better go out and get him.
No, ma'am.
We have to go
No,
out
ma'am.
and get Johnny.
No, I'm gonna pass on that one.
My brother is not dead! Oh.
Like, I get she was hysterical, but he just knocked the out of her. Damn! I mean, maybe splash some water on her face or give the bitch a Snickers. He ain't gotta punch her.
There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. Murders are taking place in villages, cities.
Unidentified assassins.
The only advice our reporters have been able to get from official sources is,
What is he doing?
however, in spite of this urging and warning, street...
What the why? What is... Wait a minute. I thought they were trying to keep them out. That was all to get them away from the house? Y'all need to go and like barricade yourselves inside of a Walmart. You got food, you got walls.
I don't know. What is Walmart? It's like they sell wall stuff?
No.
What is it?
There you go. There you go. Now, yep. That's what I'm talking about. Is there ammunition in there?
This place is boarded up pretty solid now. We ought to be all right here for a while. We have the gun and bullets, food and the radio. Sooner or later, someone's bound to come and get us out.
He didn't like block the windows though. Like he looked out the window several times. There's literally a window behind him that is not boarded up. I mean, the zombie earlier literally broke the window with a brick. So they're not safe. Is she gonna come back to life? Probably not, because she's been chilling there for quite a while.
The killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland.
I can't wait for the fucking day in which I can go more than a week without having to hear about people eating other people.
I'm so tired, child. I would die. I'm so tired. I'm really tired.
It is happening.
What the
Hear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
Who are these people? So much for being boarded up safe. What did I tell you?
I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
Right.
Could have been those things for all we knew.
Sure, you must know what a girl's screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody if they needed help.
Right, they were also like, he was like talking and having full conversations.
For all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help.
Y'all are dumb.
We came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
Lies and more lies and lies on top of lies.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
His wife and kids downstairs. The kids hurt.
Oh, y'all are trapped inside during a zombie apocalypse with a fucking kid. Is there more than, oh, no, use them as bait. I don't know what's worse, the zombies or the children.
There's gonna be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is gonna be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
The man with his pants pulled up like to his fucking chin, he seems to have the most sense. He seems to be the most logical. He was like, I heard people screaming. I wasn't about to come try and rescue them because I'm not trying to die. Wise. Number 2, he's like, this place is not barricaded. You're an idiot. You did a terrible job. Wise.
So far, the best advice there is.
It's safe, he said.
This place is super barricaded, they said. They'll never get in, they said.
No. No, do not waste your bullet. Did you shoot him in the head? Okay, thank God. Ew, don't eat bugs. I don't like bugs.
Listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Let her go. One less mouth to feed.
It's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid that her old man is so stupid. Now, you get the hell down in the cellar.
I'm gonna be honest, just about everybody in this movie so far is pretty damn stupid.
If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. We'd all be a lot better off if all 3 of us were working together.
Just let his ass rot in the basement. He's one less problem. Just let him go. And the kid.
We heard the screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
The way she's reading him for filth without even really saying that much.
Drag her. Slay her.
Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Ooh, I like her. I like her. She's not about his shit.
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, your husband's a fucking idiot.
How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon?
Oh no. There's gotta be like a tire iron in there somewhere. Just knock his ass out and go upstairs with the rest of them. What the fuck is wrong with her? What is her fascination with the doilies?
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
You're not supposed to be able to see anything because the windows are supposed to be fucking barricaded.
It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder.
You lying?
When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside. Well, that situation has now changed.
What?
Rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area.
So they're saying don't barricade yourself inside now? They're telling them to go to one of the locations, like the safety locations? I don't know. I've watched enough zombie content to know that there's always like let's have this long road that we travel, this journey where we fight off zombies, and several of us lose our lives, but we're all on our way to Eden, to paradise, or whatever the they call it, and whatever I'm watching at that time. And then they get there, and there ain't shit there. It's been overrun by zombies. And they just wasted their time, and they can't go back because now that shit's overrun by zombies too because they weren't there to protect it. I think they should just stay put.
That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering?
What? Whatever is making the zombies is from Venus.
Venus.
These are zombies from Venus.
Venus!
Rocket number 9.
I feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon.
There's a definite connection.
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to call these...
Right. Is this because y'all went to
Venus? When the satellite was exploded.
An unusual amount of radiation, enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances.
So they exploded the satellite because they saw that there was radiation on it when it was coming back. But does that mean like fragments of the satellite still came back and landed on Earth, and that's the radiation is what's bringing the people back to life and turning them into zombies?
In the cold room at the university, we had a cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk.
Its trunk? Its trunk? Like a penis? Like it was... What?
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements.
We ain't got time for a fucking funeral. We're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. I don't care who you are. The second you're bit and you go down,
You're on fire.
Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly.
No, you do not need to be having that man be guarding the door. He's not going to let you back in because you're going to go out there and you're going to be running back towards the door and he's going to see zombies chasing you. He's going to turn into a big hole hole and he's going to shut the door and not let you guys back in. You cannot trust anybody who literally has their pants pulled up to their nipples.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
They're dead. They're gone. You'll never see them again.
Where's that big smile for me? Boy, you're showing no use at all, are you?
Ew, why is he, like, he's telling her to smile and, like, he's hugging her. He can't see her face. And he was like, oh, yeah, you're giving it all, aren't you? Ew. Does he feel her boner? Like, what is he sensing? What is he feeling? Is he feeling her trunk?
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while, until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave.
Barbara has been on another fucking planet, like, the whole movie. She has no idea what's going on. I think Barbara's also on Venus. Venus! Y'all, that literally took you about 10 seconds to get that door open. And y'all thought that was gonna stop hundreds of zombies from getting in? Zombies aren't normally afraid of fire, right? Like in like modern day stuff? Because I don't think I've ever actually seen that before. Like I know vampires are normally obviously anti-fire, but... Just ripped his shirt off.
I'm going with him. Get back in the cellar. I'm going. It's too late.
No, dum-dum. Oh my god. Shoot them in the head.
You have to shoot them in the head, or they always come back.
Ooh, see, this is what they need to do. Is they need to have their Charlie's Angels full throttle moment. Just start dousing the zombies with the gasoline and then light them on fire. Have their like Lucy Lou screaming with the flamethrower moment. Ah, yes. The fucking truck is on fire. Are they about to explode? Well, at least they're in a better place now. A place which will welcome people like them with so few brain cells.
Cooper!
What did I fucking tell you? I told you he wasn't gonna open the fucking door. And yet, it took him one little tiny baby kick to open that door. But you know, as soon as he's done nailing it up, he's gonna turn around and beat his ass. Yep. Well, bam. Get him again. Well, bam. He's fucking him up. Okay, all right.
Drag you out there and feed you those things.
I mean, probably. He's probably a liability at this point. Why? Why? Oh, it's not even in color, and that's no. Oh, no. Nope, still gone. Oh, disgusting.
There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait.
You gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid.
Just leave the kid.
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
Oh my god. This is exactly why you can't have kids. Now she's in the fucking basement and she's a zombie.
You have a car? Where is it?
No, not since she totaled it when she ran head on into the tree going 3 miles an hour.
that since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
I wonder what the first movie was that actually referred to them as zombies, because now that I'm thinking about it, they haven't actually said zombies in this. They've called them ghouls. And in other news, it's really, really good that they just so happen to turn on the news, and the news is providing exact details of where the zombies came from, how to kill the zombies. We appreciate that.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Well, we don't really know.
What does that sentence mean? In time, do you think we'll be able to take care of it within 24 hours? Those two things don't make sense together, buddy. Oh, look, the zombies who are apparently unable to get through the door and can't break glass have literally picked up clubs and rocks and are coming for your ass, okay? Y'all can't play with zombies like this. Come on! Help him.
Not this.
No. No. No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
If things weren't bad enough. Well, that was easy enough. What the f***? He just shot him. I mean, what the f*** is going on? No. No, I like her. She's the only one I like. Please do not kill her. Can Barbara get off the fucking couch and make herself useful? Finally. This bitch just straight up ate her dad's arm. No, no, oh my God. What is going on? What? It's Johnny. Oh, he's getting her too. Peace, Barbara. You were fucking useless. Put a bullet in his head. Put a bullet in her head. There you go. There you go. Okay, I don't know why you unloaded like 4 shots into his head. One was enough. You need to conserve your ammunition. Oh, that's a kind of a pretty shot. I love that. I love black and white photography. Black and white photography at cemeteries is my fucking jam.
You want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
I'm gonna need y'all to not bring the dogs with you. Out of anybody in this movie, can the dogs live, please?
Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
No. Wait a minute. I have this weird feeling that something's about to happen that should not happen.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Really? All right, so that was Night of the Living Dead from 1968. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Like there was certain aspects that I liked. Like I love black and white stuff, so I love a lot of the imagery. Now, trying to put myself into 1968, I could imagine that this was probably an extremely scary movie for 1968. This was probably, I don't want to say progressive, but this probably kind of like changed the game a little bit back in the day. Because I mean, even for 1968, like this had a bunch of elements that almost seemed like something you'd see in a modern film. It was psychologically dark a little bit. I'm not a person who is like opposed to older movies. Like obviously, you know, the original from 78 Halloween is my favorite movie of all time. And I absolutely love the original Psycho. I grew up, me and my grandpa, always watching old movies and TV shows. The Honeymooners, I Love Lucy, like all of these things, which is why I loved WandaVision. I'm not a person who is like, I don't like things that are old because it's like hammy and it's silly looking, but some of the shit was silly looking. Like the gun that didn't have any recoil, That's how they were punching people. You know what it reminded me of? A lot of like the action in this reminded me, I don't even know what that's from. It's like it's like this clip that everybody uses online.
Oh my gosh, help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
This was very that. So I appreciated being able to see such a classic and to be able to check that off of my list. Will I ever return to it? No. Am I glad I watched it? Sure. Would I love if the next thing that I watch doesn't have to do with people eating people? Yes. Let me know what you guys thought about this movie down in the comments, and I will see you for the next one.